Hello, everybody. On today's episode of Tyson Rants, I want to be talking about the new Dead Island game, the official Dead Island 2, and why it's nothing special. For one, on the Xbox Microsoft Store, it's $109.88 for the base game. That's a problem. Not to mention, the game takes place in LA, a place that has no island. It's a landlocked state in the middle of the United States, I think, and it has nothing to do with islands. So that's two things that the studio are absolutely wrong with. For one, you should never make your game cost over $100 for a base game. I understand DLC additions and bundles and stuff being more expensive because you're inflating the cost that way. But when you have the base cost at over $100, basically $110 base price, if you round it up, that's just insane. You could buy a new phone, a used phone, for that much. And you get more out of a used phone than the game. Or the fact that it's no longer Dead Island, it's Dead United States. When the original game took place around Australia, an actual island. It just doesn't make sense. And as like a Dead Island fan, I got it up there right now, ready to play. I'm bloody annoyed. I'm like, well, why is this so stupidly expensive? And I look over to other games who have their expansions that are the same thing. Why? You have, it just doesn't make sense. Why are you making a game that's so expensive that nobody's going to get? Nobody's going to buy it because it's so expensive. Nobody. And also, not to mention, I swear the game's like 2 decades old. So you're bringing the game back after 2 whole decades to try and jump back on the hype of when it was first released back in I don't know when the hell was the Dead Island 2 trailers released. And it's not even it's not even a remake of a good game like the previous Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space that I've seen that are good remakes. But we have a brand new game that has basically nothing, but it's just the original game, worse graphics, it's slower, you have worse characters just by far, and it takes place in LA, one of the most overused and boring places in all of the United States, let alone the entire world. The United States is so overused, it's stupid. I don't care if everything starts in the United States. Point is, you can take the original game was fucking unique because it was in Australia. The entire game, the entire first game, set in Australia. So it was unique because you're set on an island with nothing but zombies everywhere. You're the only person that can save people. It just annoys me, the price and the fucking audacity of whoever made this second game to put the price up and to put it in LA. To have so many worthless characters. The first game has 4 main characters that are diverse. Trust me, you have an Australian, you have an American, you have a white American, and you have a black American, and you have an Asian person. Boom. 2 of them are chicks, 2 of them are guys. Bam. All have their own unique backstories. All of that, all of this. The new game just has watered down. You have 6 characters to choose from. That's no. You're not going to be trying to make serious about how you're have four original way better fucking characters than this new one. I mean, like, hey, I don't care. You want to go spend the $100+ on a singular game that has 0 bundles and anything? Okay, good on you. If you're that diehard of a fan of the Dead Island series, I'm not a diehard fan, but I'm a fan. It's like one of those things of, hey, if you're going to do it, do it. It's your money you're wasting. Probably not going to get the same enjoyment out of it. Hell, I got Dead Island 1 and a Riptide for like a bundle because they were on sale. Of course, them being older games, they're going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. And so on sale, they're like $11 for both games together. Plus like a third random thing, all for $11. And then that gives you so much more potential in the fact of you can spend 1,000+ hours just exploring every part of the Dead Island. Because you have like 5 acts or something in there. 5 different locations. We're talking about 5. You have a jungle. You have a beach. You have a beach resort. You have a city. Everything's realistic to a zombie thing. You can't go out of bounds because there is no out of bounds. If there is an out of bounds, you have like a mountain or a wall that you can't climb over. Or so what? Like, it's true open world because it gives you the reason of why you cannot go to places. You go to the city, it's in fucking chaos. You have zombies everywhere, fires happening, cars everywhere, buildings boarded up. And that gives you the understanding of, oh, that's why I can't go in there. Because it's understandable. It's a real open world game that gives you a reason of why you can't have all the open world bits. Unlike a game like GTA, who's not a true open world game, because that means that it should have buildings that you can explore. It should have more to explore. The world is so closed off because it's all fucking cars. But with Dead Island, it's not just all fucking cars. You can run, you can jump, you can beat the shit out of zombies for 99% of the time. And like, you get your fun out of it. But yet I don't... And like, this is a 2-decade-old game. That's like one of those things of... Multiple decade-year-old games are funner than the new ones. Hell, Halo. The original Halo game, sure, they might have been cut off of the servers. But they're still fucking fun. Because they're good games. They didn't cost $100+ just to get on their own. Hell, I have my Xbox collection right here. My 360 collection, my 360. I don't think I could sell my 360 and all the games together for $110. Probably I could. But I'm not going to because, well, I love my consoles. But it's just like one of those points of who's going to buy it? Who's going to want it? Besides like those select YouTubers who got sponsored by the people. By the developer team. And so on. That's just my thoughts on gaming, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.